to tell one of the most richest empires in history. Okay, so I'm going to tell you eight of the most richest empires in history. Okay, starting with number 1, Vijayanagara Empire. The Vijayanagara Empire was the second richest in history. The Vijayanagara Empire ruled the parts of Ballari district. It was then called the Vijayanagara district and is today also called the Vijayanagara district. It has the ruins of Hampi, and also the most greatest and richest ruler of the Vijayanagara Empire was none other than King Krishna. Okay, King Krishna has had a witty minister called as Tenali Raman or Tenali Ramakrishna, as you all know. The Vijayanagara Empire has a lot of richness, and that can be proved while you can see pillar structures near or on the left and right sides of the temple. Okay, the ancient temples have these structures with no roof but have pillars assigned on both sides of them and have flat areas that look like sitting areas or areas to meditate. But these were not meditating areas for priests to meditate near the temple. It would be nice if there was one, but these were actually bazaars. The roofs were destroyed by the invaders, but still we can understand these are bazaars. There were tables, chairs and places for people to make or buy something. Okay, that is. There are also makeshift areas for you to make your own things and take them. That is. They are not only selling goods, but they are also selling gold and silver, precious jewelry and all. Okay, so this proves that Vijayanagara Empire was really and was the glorious of the most richest empires. I'm going to tell you next. Okay, now number 2, that is the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire was very rich. Okay, and 2 people prove this. One is the most richest athlete in history, Gauis Apiuliues Diocles. Okay, he was an athlete in Rome and he was known as the richest athlete in history. No one can beat his level till today. The most richest athlete now, I'll tell you his name afterwards. So now he had almost 1.2 trillion. That is even more than someone can have today. Okay, even some famous billionaires like Elon Musk only have till billion. No one can exceed the limit of billion and come to trillion. Okay, but Gauis Apiuliues Diocles had 1 ton of gold. Okay, and also not only that, but his coins he was selling for the matches. Yeah, there was such a thing in ancient Rome. He almost had obtained 60 coins, but per every match he had obtained 60 coins. Okay, and the other one is a famous ruler of Rome called as Augustus Caesar. Okay, Augustus Caesar was a famous ruler and was known as the 4th most richest king in Rome. Okay, or in ancient Rome. The traditions were very nice and he was the 4th most richest, and that's why his face was always engraved on Roman currency or coins. Okay, number 3, that is England. Okay, now I'm not talking about the Dukes of Duchess, but I'm talking about the British family. Okay, but there is only one king who can prove this, and he is King William II of England. Okay, King William II of England was a great ruler of England, and he had almost an astonishing 1.13 billion. Okay, and in today's money that will double up to a budget of 1.14 billion. Okay, that is. And also King William II of England was very rich, but he only ruled for a short span of only 20 years. Okay, 20 to 15, no one can exactly say, but 20 to 15 years. That is. And also King William II of England was a good money spender. He knew how to spend it, not simply buying something to eat, then buying a piano that you also don't know to play, like that. He used it for his kingdom, and also for the British, for surrounding kingdoms, friend kingdoms like the for Windsor and all. Okay, he helped the surrounding areas like Wales and all. Okay, that is. And also he was very great in ruling. And also his gold was also made by himself and molded by his makers. And the gold crown that he was wearing had almost 64 tons of gold. Okay, that is. And also precious gems that are not artificial engraved on them. Now, on that note, mines were very popular in cities. Okay, cities, villages in ancient India. Okay, one of the most popular mines that you may have heard is Kolar Gold Fields. It was a gold mine where they mined gold ore. Okay, that is. And also they mine gold ore. It's a deep mine like a cone. Okay, it's going in a cone shape. And in the deepest area, there is one of the most areas where gold is obtained. But this area became British rule under Kolar. Okay, so Britishers put Kolar under their feet. That means they made the workers as slaves and started to make them work. Okay, and they dug deep limits for just even 1 ingot of gold. Okay, and also at ancient times it was believed that at least 1 ingot of gold will be made every day in the Kolar Gold Fields located in Kolar as per the name. Or that is. And also India was very good in mining gold and diamonds. Okay, now India got its most famous diamond Koinoor from the Konoor mine in the banks of the Krishna river. That flows between Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka in the borders. Okay, that is. And also the Konoor mine is also in the borders. Okay, Koinoor was obtained in the Koinoor mine in ancient India, but Britishers during the British rule from 1700s to 1947, they stole the diamond and they gave it to Queen Victoria, who was the ruler at that time of the stealing diamond. Okay, and also today also you can see Koinoor engraved in the Royal British Crown, and they lie that it's a part of the British Royal Jewels. Okay, let's get back. Number 4, that is the Greek Empire. Now you may have heard a lot about Greeks. They have done various temples, many temples. Okay, but Greek was also the second most richest empire. Okay, but you may say Vijayanagara had took it, right? But Greeks had imported gold to Vijayanagara, and Vijayanagara was importing gold to Greek. I mean, both of them were friends at that time. Today also they are friends, but at that time they are trading friends. They are trading with each other. Okay, so they're importing, and Greek got half a ton of Indian diamonds, gems and gold and all. Okay, so they used it for making ornaments, precious things. Okay, also the statue of Athena in the Parthenon, there is a destroyed temple in the hill of the Acropolis of Athens, has had more than 1 ton of gold engraved on it, and half of the marble statue of goddess Athena, the goddess of wisdom in ancient Greece, had gold engraved on it. Okay, and also molded into goddess Athena's clothes and Nike. Don't forget about Nike. Okay, Nike is not the shoes that you wear, but a god of victory. Okay, that is. And also Greeks used it for their crowns, king's ornaments, and half went to the royal treasury. That is. But sadly the Parthenon got destroyed and the structure burned down. Okay, including the huge Athena statue. The Parthenon was later converted into a church, then destroyed again, and the roof also went in that process, and then that's it. Today it's in renovation. So we're not talking about the Parthenon. So also they spent it on many other structures like the temple of Hephaestus, or also the Castitol, or also called as the Amphipolis of Athens. That is. And also they used this much gold, far imported from India and all, to make their temples and all. Okay, that is. So now you may have thought many have done, but India was the first in doing that. Yeah, India is always great, but other countries are also great. I don't tell India is only crop. Other countries are also great. So India has a lot of it in South India. Not only jewels and all, But if you go to South India, then you will go for a rush going in the places. Oh, that is. I'm not talking about the places, but I'm talking about the richness they have. Okay, and on that note, the famous city. Okay, guess the city. Okay, I'll give you a riddle for you. Okay, it has a big hill with a temple on it. It's just right behind me. Okay, that is. It's called as Mysore. Okay, the Mysore Palace is very famous and it attracts millions of billions of people every day from every part of the world. Okay, it has many kings in it and it has a deep and very long history, just like Mysore that has a very long history itself, and history is very very long, even longer than the history of the beautiful Mysore Palace. Okay, Mysore Palace is well best known in Dashara. Okay, in Vijayadashami they put a huge 40-ton gold statue. Okay, and that's one proof that Mysore Palace has a lot of richness. Okay, so it is a 40-ton gold statue that is no joke. Okay, that is. They put it on the elephant that is called Ambari and then they ride it. Okay, that is. And also the mantapa or the place where the statue is put also is made up of half gold. But this time it's gold leaf. It's plated with gold leaf. Actually it's steel or something like that. I don't know. But it's plated with 24 tons of gold leaf. Or 24 carats of gold leaf. That is. And also if you go to the inskirts, lucky chance, then you can see some parts are engraved with gold. Okay, and some displays in the palace have engraved gems, small gems. You won't spot them. I mean, they can collect big huge gems, as you may think gems are. They can be small, they can be normal, they can be big. Okay, so they collected small and big gems that are also not artificial or made of plastic and are engraved. Some are artificial, some are real. But you can't tell the difference unless you go to touch them and feel them. That's prohibited. Why? Means it's stuff, right? We can't touch it. It's only stuff to be displayed, not to touch and ruin. That is. And also, the upper walls and ceilings are also sometimes with gold and something like that. That is. And also, India has not only richness held in South India but also has richness held in North India. Okay, that is. So this goes back 5,000 years ago. Now you're in Gujarat. Okay, and near the Dwarkadish temple underwater, you may have heard this. It's not Atlantis. It's Dwarka, the ancient city or the island of Lord Krishna. Okay, that is. Lord Krishna had created this island from Lord Vishwakarma. Okay, that is. And also this Dwarka has a huge island. Okay, it is sunk now because of a huge curse. Okay, I'll tell you another video. So the entire Dwarka has sunk off. Okay, but at that time it was looking very very luxurious. Okay, with gold, silver, whatever was decorated, right? Okay, but sadly it has sunk and all the gold has degraded. Gold has become old. Okay, that is. And also the other way also, old is gold, because this is still preserved and you can scoop a dive over there and see that. Now let's get back. So India has many proofs of richness, but let's get back to our main topic. Okay, number 5, that is, it's Chinese Empire. Okay, so now you might have thought Chinese are well or best known for the Great Wall of China that extends miles and miles and miles. Okay, but there was a Chinese ruler who is known and who was known as the most richest person on earth. Okay, he is called as Shenzong of Song. Okay, Shenzong of Song had almost 1 trillion. Okay, that is. Now athletes, Gauis Apiuliues Diocles. Okay, and in kings, Shenzong of Song, but we don't know, other kings also may have secretly had more debts than him, but he is considered as the richest person or the richest king in history. Okay, the Shenzong of Song planned the construction of the Great Wall of China and he spent half his budget on it. Okay, number 6, that is, so now this is not an emperor but this is a king, Mansa Musa. Okay, so he had a astonishing number of also 1.02 something trillion. Okay, that is. He is also known as the richest king in history. Now I am going to tell you some facts and end. Okay, so now some parts of the Roman areas still have proofs that gold was used. Okay, for example, have you heard of the Trevi fountain or the fountain of guarantee? It's believed that if you toss a coin and make a wish, then or make a main wish of coming back there, it will guarantee your wish. Okay, that's just a legend, and its name is also a head title of the dad. But the inskirts, what's in the inskirts? There is no plain area with rock and outside beautiful decorated glass. Inside they have a lot of luxury, and including the luxury there may be some diamonds and all. Okay, and India is the first in cutting diamonds and was the first in mining diamonds. Why means Brazil and Africa came into the race after Britishers started troubling and torturing Indians. Okay, that's also for the mind bogged in 200 years. Okay, and also like that. So Brazil also took the lead, and it also has diamonds, with India also having diamonds, and the first being cutting diamonds, polishing them and making them shine, and also India is also the first in mining. Okay, and all the countries are the first in mining, and that's it.